Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1.
Because it's all about money, folks. It's about who is in charge of it, who gets to spend it. By that I mean who gets to buy what they want in terms of people and policy. It's all about money and access to it. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean that they're not coming for you. You can be insecure and right at the same time. I think there's something much more skillful going on here, because the Democrats and the media, look, I'm sorry to be redundant, folks, they still haven't figured out what happened and why. They still haven't figured out why they can't damage Trump. They can't figure it out why they can't tarnish him, why they can't harm him politically, reputation. They can't, and they're continuing to try. You find that the Democrats are opposed to any kind of voter ID. What could possibly be the reason for this? Since the Democrats know how you can phony up the results of any investigation you want, how you can phony up unemployment numbers, how you can phony up gross domestic product economic numbers, the Democrats have to know that if Trump wanted to fake the numbers, he could. They have to know because of what they themselves do. It's sort of projection in reverse. If you use existing systems to put out phony survey results and phony polling data and phony investigation results in order to advance your cause, might you also believe the Republicans would do the same thing? Study claims up to 2.8 million non-citizens voted in 2008. Yes, the evidence is all over the place. This country should not ever be in decline. This country should not ever look past in its future to its past and say, those were the good old days. America's best day is tomorrow and next week and next month. That's what everybody living in this country wants it to be, and they don't want to be led by people who don't see the country that way. They don't want to be led by people who see the country as populated by a bunch of incapable, incompetent, sad sack victims. This has always been a nation of doers. This is a nation of people who can and want to do. They don't want to sit around and be among the 94 million not working. They do not want to have to view their government as Santa Claus. It was clear as a bell what happened last night. Big government, this was an ideological outcome last night, much as the left and the drive-bys would try to tell you it wasn't. Oh, yeah, it's an up or down election, Mr. Limbaugh. It wasn't left or right. There was nothing left or right. We're so far past ideology. No, we're not beyond ideology at all, because the left is purely and totally ideological. All they are is a bunch of community organizing left-wing rabble-rousers. There's no up or down about them. There is nothing but far left and further left. And so far left, they're out of sight. They are pure 100% leftists, and the purpose for this program has been to defeat them for 29 years. And somewhere along the lines, the Republican Party stopped being interested in that. Here comes Donald Trump. Whether he knew he was defeating the left or not, I don't care. He was standing up against what has been happening. He was standing up against liberalism. He was standing up against the apparently unstoppable encroachment of the left on this country. And whatever his instincts are, he knew and knows it's not good. It's leaving people behind. It is leaving a nation in tatters, a nation in decline, and the people who run the Democrat Party seem to be very comfortable with that, because it's a means of securing their power over an increasingly dependent population. That's not how Donald Trump sees America. And so a number of Americans, we didn't lose the country. We haven't lost the country. It was demonstrated last night. We are not outnumbered. What happened last night was a beautiful thing. Liberalism, big government, whatever you want to call it, was told to take a hike. The policies of Barack Obama, name them: Obamacare, the Iran deal, open borders, immigration, everything. It was as specific an election outcome as I have seen in my life. Nothing nebulous here. Nothing hard to see. Nothing hard to figure out. It's right in front of everybody's eyes. Some people just don't want to see it, or they do see it and are scared to death and want to try to make it about something else. Quick time out, my friends. Back with much more after this. Don't go away.
I got you, I got you, I got you.